always been one of the most interesting players in the world for me to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are times where he's actually the best player in the world. I stand by that.
Oh, yeah.
And then 5 seconds later, he will just run off stage.
And it's all in the same, 10-second span.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like Cosmos, but, more on the, best player side, a little less on if you were to kind of scooch the range up, so it's little less on the throw side, little less on or more on the godlike side, but sometimes just explodes, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah. Well, I've always said it's the Bayo attacks. It's
I suppose, yeah.
It's Sakurai punishing all the Bayo mains, because you have to SD. You have to SD as Bayo at least once during the set, for you to unlock your full potential. So you're playing a stock down. It's like reverse Wario.
Yeah.
When you're playing Wario, your opponent's playing a stock down, but when you're playing Bayonetta, you're playing a stock down. You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
And this is actually going to be a tough matchup, too.
Character-wise or player-wise?
Character-wise. Actually, both. Because, Mr. E's, one of the best Lucinas in the world. Very, very solid player. You're not just going to be able to, just bully him straight up. You have to actually outplay this guy.
Yeah. On top of that, too, everyone always says, oh, yeah, if you play against Bayonetta in Smash 4, you can be good in Smash 4. She's a bit different, but the way that Mr. E played against Bayonetta in Smash 4, he was one of the best in the, United States against fighting that character. Mm-hmm. And the way that he did that, doesn't really have to change much in Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, I mean, was he still playing Lucina back and forth?
Marth.
Marth, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, I don't know. Would you say Lucina's better than Marth was in 4? Lucina in this game?
No, I think Martha's 4 was actually kind of a menace slowly.
Yeah. And when his tippers worked?
Yeah.
But anyway, we're starting off here with Lima being an absolute god, like you mentioned, so it's only a matter of time until things really start to fall apart. Mr. E on that second stock hasn't been touched yet. And there we go, Dolphin Slash right out of shield.
Having that option, especially against Bayonetta, when you recognize, she used all of those special in the air, is so huge. Mm-hmm. You just react and see if she didn't waste time, you still have time to get that up B. And get that up air as well on the landing, and Mr. E moving today. Yep,
and I like that, just kind of taking that first stock as hey, I'm warming up here a little bit. Didn't take any damage until you take the stock back. And now you're taking about 32%. Oh, big opening? Nothing out of it.
Yeah. That air drop's actually really hard to lock in against Bayo because sometimes she'll just bats and get out of that.
Mm-hmm.
You have a jump still? I don't know if Mr. E has a jump. He does. Kept it in the pocket this whole time.
Oh, wow. Yeah, actually, I thought he didn't have a jump either. I was about to say, yeah, he can still recover because Dolphin Slash is, really solid. And their aerial movement, it's good enough.
Oh, and there we go. Bats! Yeah.
Bayonetta main's probably telling me that she was not good at the beginning of this game while having bats.
Cat. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, she's definitely much better now. She definitely needed some help. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, yeah, she was completely fine. But she was still good at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, she has some stuff, let's be real.
Yep.
Oh, there's actually trouble because he had the regrab, but Lima not in position to get a punish on that. Mystery still just keeping a calm, collected, cool play, trying to close up the stock without overcommitting too much because when you overcommit against Bayonetta, that's when nightmares happen.
Yep. All right, sitting there at the ledge, taking the time. Okay, I like that. Trading, I think it was the back air with the Dolphin Slash.
Yeah, and that time, we see a lot of Lucinas use that as kind of a reversal, like out of shield. But that time, Mr. E kind of used as a Shoryuken, so to speak, like traditional fighting games.
Yeah,
there it is! There it is! I told you, it has to happen. It has to happen at least once. All right. He's so good, and then sometimes those air dodge past the stage and die.
He started off so hot.
Yeah. It's Lima moment.
Lima moment number.
I have lost
it's
count.
A lot.
I lost count 3 years ago, dude.
Yeah. Oh, man. What a game. What a player. What a character.
Yeah. The full package. But Mr. E taking that first game. And honestly, so Mr. E has always been a player who's been on the upper echelon. Kind of right on the cusp between I've always considered him a world-class talent, but the results haven't really lined up as much in Ultimate.
Yeah. He's definitely capable.
Yeah. But I feel in the last 4 or 5 months, something clicked. And his gameplay has just gotten a bit cleaner. The risks are more calculated and paying off more often. And it seems like he just kind of figured out how to play more confidently and more in the pocket in terms of the tempo of Ultimate.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure what is different. But, I mean, he lived in France for a bit.
Yeah.
He was out there basically just grinding out Smash Bros. For a hot minute. So, I mean, sometimes that's what it's all about. You just got to go somewhere else and you learn. You learn a lot, especially when you go to a place like France where, the country's only so big, and there's a lot of talent there,
Yeah. It's a really talent-rich place, and you know they're serious about Smash out there, which I love.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the French scene over there.
Yep. Can't wait for King Khan in February. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah. All right, but off to game number 2. And Kalos being the counter pick. I saw a little graphic earlier today where Kalos is like one of the least picked counter pick stages like in most brackets.
Oh yeah, I saw that graphic, and yeah, it's just basically just PS2 at the very top.
Yeah, it's like PS2 in the small battlefield for
my
a
God.
solid 70% of the
Guys, there's
game.
more stages than PS2. I swear that stage is not that good.
Yeah.
But Kalos is a really solid stage for the most part, for a lot of characters too. But like for Bayonetta, like you do have that little that wall cling that she can do, and that actually kind of helps with her recovery, but also mixes up a lot of stuff for her to actually take advantage of the players, especially if they're being too aggressive.
Yeah, absolutely. And on top of that, kind of having like no real way to land or like throw off her string. Yo, Mr. E.
Ooh.
Mr. E. A little bit of sauce on that stringer there. But I was about to say, like, Bayonetta can trap landings really well, but Mr. E, not even really given that opportunity so far. Sure, he's eating the damage, but he's having a hard time getting the kills.
Oh, I like that. He dropped the shield because expecting the mix-up being on the other side, and then just getting the pivot to just turn around, grab like that, like without the dash. That's super like accurate with your thumbs. Like you have to really practice that. Me, I'm mashing the stick one side or the other. There's no in between.
Yeah, playing hot. And there we go. Smart recovery by Mr. E, but
Nice.
even better pickup right there by Lima, using the bounce of the ABK to get up there and get that back in.
Oh, okay. Well, speaking of the ABK getting countered there, and I feel like counters just aren't moves we see as often anymore, unless you're like Joker, but that's like a different kind of counter, and it's also like a lot stronger, a lot more worth it. But like for all the Fire Emblem characters, there's a lot of end lag.
Yeah. I would say Lucina and Mark kind of have the better end of counters in terms of traditional counters, but like even still, lots of end lag, and you have to know you'll be right to make it work.
Yep. Against like players who actually know how to play neutral and stuff like that, counters just aren't going to work on them. You have to really mix them up for that.
Yeah.
Like players who just like they like to play and they like to hold forward. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm hitting that all the time.
All right, but Mr. E getting the ledge, that back air just barely not connected, but really good up tilt right there by Lima. And oh yeah, you can't overextend like that. I know you want the kill, but Mr. E will eat up that punish.
Honestly, I think it's just because he was just a little too far forward. Like I think if he was just a little far back, he would have been fine. But
yeah, the hurt box shifting is pretty real on that
it is.
Bale's forward smash.
All these swordies, man.
Yeah.
Is there a swordie that's too bulky? Maybe Ike?
Yeah.
But even then, like, I feel like Ike, sometimes shifts his body a little too much too.
Yeah, he does have that.
That character also sucks.
Ike is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Won't be seeing any Ike today, most likely.
Yeah. I mean, I was on that train. I'm like, no, guys, Ike is still fine. And then I started playing him again because he's a fun character to play. I was like, boy, this character actually just sucks.
Yeah. But Mr. E, good interrupt right there. Kind of getting that little blind spot where Bayonetta can't get a hitbox out fast enough.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Tried to use the heel slide to try to get something started, but man, if you hold shield, that's a free punish every time. Wow. I'm surprised that landing there actually.
Maybe? Not quite. Not on Kalos. But Mr. E, very aggressive on the ledge here. Good pickup. Gonna just throw him back. And rinse and repeat this ledge trap situation. Lima just stalling for time. But he's so patient right now, is not going to just, overextend there.
Yep. And, okay. Gets back to the ledge. I mean, but wash, rinse, repeat. Down tilt. That down tilt's so good.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to kill ever, but, like, it's so quick. It reaches far. Oh, man. Yeah, this is not looking good for Lima here. Lima fans are definitely in shambles on this game, too.
The funny thing is, okay. Wait a minute. Oh.
I thought Lima was about to lose that stock.
That was so funny. But wait, still gets another grab. He's still in it. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay.
I thought he was going to jump forward air. and that would have been the hit.
Actually, yeah, this. Oh my God! Caught the toes, the legs extending just a little too far. Oh,
so
man.
wonky. That grab traded with an up tilt, and they both got sent in the same direction. And somehow Mr. E reacted in time. He's been locked in.
Yeah, I mean, he's been playing this character. I think he's only played this character the entire time. I don't know if he has another character he plays, but when you're playing Lucina, does he have a losing matchup? She might have one or two, but they're not even bad.
Yeah, with so many characters in the game, there's probably a couple, but I feel like, yeah, as you said, most of them are doable.
Yeah, I think the opinion of Greninja beating Lucina is not really as big anymore.
Yeah.
Because I remember in the beginning, like, people were like, yeah, Greninja can beat her. And I mean, I could understand why, but, you know, the meta develops and stuff like that, so. Well, here we go. Game 3, Mr. E up 2-0, running it right back to Kalos. And honestly, I think this is the right pick. I mean, Lima definitely played a lot better there. It just kind of came down to a few crucial moments and just some mistakes that could have been cleaned up.
Yeah, yeah. Especially like the last minute and a half. You know, Lima mostly off stage the whole time, but just kind of playing really calm, like no real rush, and still had opportunities to get the game, you know, in his pocket. So I don't think he's out of it by any means. And as I said, Lima's a character who I can never count out, ever.
Oh, no, 100%. And that was actually, how come did you hear a counter? I thought I heard a counter.
Maybe.
I don't know. There was just a lot going on. But that was a clean stock from Lima there. And maybe that's something that he needs to be doing a bit more, is like trying to bait Mr. E out off that ledge, and you can just gimbal.
Yeah. I mean, we saw him try to do that at the end, but Mr. E just wasn't biting. But, you know, now we see why he shouldn't.
Yep. Yeah, he's definitely going to be a lot more wary just going off stage like that. And honestly, both these characters should be wary being off stage. Because like Lucina just dropped from the ledge, back air, like that's dangerous.
Yeah, yeah. You'll explode at like 100.
Yep.
Nice. Really good pickup. Holding hard left on that, I think.
I think so. And I get it, because like with those multi-hit slashes or whatever dance or something like that, like if you can DI out of them, and you know they're multi-hits, so you can fall out potentially, but that one just didn't work.
Yeah. Okay, this should still be good damage. I don't think it'll quite kill on Kalos. Yeah.
Even if you got the full combo up there, you pretty much just like hold down in a way, and you're usually pretty good.
Yeah, this actually might kill though. Okay. Not doing the hold one for like a little bit more damage. But which time are you? Okay, she's out of jump. And yeah, he was not making it back from that. Really clean edge guard right.
Yeah, that's one of those counters that we're talking about that we just don't really see anymore. Even though it's not as much of a counter, but it's one of those things that's super punishable. You don't see very often.
Yeah.
I feel like the only time you see witch time now is like when a projectile's coming at you, because like it has a far range.
Yeah.
So
just walk to like quarter screen and just witch time it.
Yep. And then all of a sudden your opponent's on the other side of the stage, but they're slowed down.
Yeah. Okay. Not low enough to be stuck on the platform, but wait. Oh, that actually might have killed if that connected. Lima using the wall cling, like you said before, just to get a little extension and get Mr. E back on the ledge. Mr. E's still fighting back, but man, he's hemorrhaging damage right now.
Yeah, it is definitely not looking too good here for Mr. E on this game. All right, trying to battle his way through. Oh, okay, just jump out of shield, and Lima let go of shield at that point too. A little interesting.
Okay. Mr. E has been using those Herbox shifts on the up air really well in this matchup. Yeah, using that, like when you get hit by the edge of the ABK, just to kind of sneak a hit over there, and spacing that nair just over the jabs. The Veil jab is huge, by the way.
Yeah, it's humongous.
See another Herbox shift with the up air. Okay, big opportunity. Are we going deep? Oh, wait a minute now. He's gonna have to ABK, and yeah, Mr. E tried to go for a back air, but just didn't quite come out in time. Getting a lot of damage, but yeah, Mr. E, you might not have another opportunity to close out this game here.
Yeah, this is definitely a little bit worrisome. Oh, wait, that's huge. And he does have all that rage.
Oh, my God. Where were you going? Holding the hardest left again. Check the sticks, but Lima going down 3-0. 3-0. I think Lima might have been the first seed of this LCQ here. Yeah, Lima was the first seed of this LCQ. Huge upset.